Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Carolyn, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you fast and practical ways to clean a kitchen. Just some basic things you're going to need is an apron, a sponge, something to wipe down the counters with, and soap. And obviously a dirty kitchen. So it's actually not that dirty, but there are a lot of things just around the place. So I'm going to, again, like I said, show you how I efficiently and quickly clean my kitchen. So I've put my apron on, and as you can see, there is a lot of stuff on the counters, especially on the island. So the first thing I like to do is to clear everything off of the counter. As you guys can see, the island is all clean. The only thing I have there is the butter, but that's usually always there. So now I'm going to move on to this part of the kitchen. I'm also going to show you guys how I organize my fruits and vegetables. Also show you guys how it is right now. There are bananas up there, apples, there's some plantain or plátanos as we say in Spanish. I'm pretty sure that's squash and some other more bananas. So I'm just gonna quickly show you guys how I'd organize this. So I'm just gonna get the bananas out of the way because I just don't like them getting hit with anything because then no one will eat them. So obviously the top I'll do first. So here what I do is look, make sure that none of the fruits are, are rotten, obviously. You don't want any rotten fruits because one rotten apple rots the rest. So I'm going to make sure they're all nice and healthy. No brown spots. Obviously, if there are brown spots, you don't have to throw away the entire apple. You can just cut that piece off, and then you can just cut it into slices and put it on a plate, and anyone around the house will eat it. So what I'm going to do first is look and see which ones are the oldest ones. So I can tell which ones are older because of the texture. So if you feel it and it feels wrinkly, it may feel a little bit softer. These ones are the older ones. So I'm going to keep these to the side. Okay, so now that I've put these here, the ones that are a little bit older, what I do is put them on top. Now this is important because if they're not the first ones that are eaten, then they're gonna go bad quickly. So what I do is put them on top so that I just think that everyone has like their first intention is to grab what's on top. So when you put it on top, the first ones that are eaten are the ones that are a little bit older. So that's why I do that. Now, these bananas are older than these ones, so I'm gonna put these ones here first. These ones I'm gonna put to the side because they're still in their bag, they're still fairly new. And then again, the bananas, I'm putting them on top. So this is what my fruit basket would look like. Next goes the one on the bottom. So it's really simple. I don't have a lot of things on these ones. It's just plantain or plátanos, like I said. So this one, I can tell it's a little bit older. Oh, I have a garlic in here. So what I'm gonna do is I do something a little bit different for this one. I put the longer ones on the bottom. So then I I stack it like a little pyramid. And this squash, still good. I'm gonna leave it here just like that. And what I'm gonna do is put these bananas here. See? So then I'll just take this basket. Oh, I forgot to do something. I have to put these here. Now these baskets are very useful because you can stack them and it minimizes the space that you are using up, so you have more space on your counter. So we're not done yet, but what I do now that all of the counters are cleared off, what I do is I clean now the countertops. So I don't use anything specific for cleaning them. I just use a little bit of bleach on whatever you're gonna clean. Just put a little bit of bleach and disinfectant. So that way everything is clean, there's no bacteria, and you can get rid of anything that's dirty, and it's good for anything really. So obviously whatever you're gonna clean the counters with, it has to be clean. Now this, it isn't clean, so what I'm gonna do is clear off one of the sinks. You guys probably saw I skipped the stove. So the way that I clean the stove is I grab the sponge and I put a little bit of soap on it. You guys probably saw I skipped the stove. So the way that I clean the stove is I grab the sponge and I put a little bit of soap on it and I rinse it. So for this spot, I use the green side of the sponge, but for this, you don't want to scratch it, so I use the yellow part. Can see. You don't want to leave any soap on the stove. It probably wouldn't be a good idea. So now we're moving on to the dishes. Alright, so something that I do when it comes to the sink, I put all of the utensils in one sink. I leave all of the cups and any cutting boards in the other sink. Also, I have to throw out any food that there is because it can't go down the drain or else it'll block it, and then you're gonna have to call a plumber, and that's not something you're gonna want. So any food goes in the compost. So this is what my sink looks like right now. All utensils, everything on this sink, and cups, bowls, I've put in this sink, and I've put usually pots and pans I put here, and in another pile I put plates. All the bowls are here too. So now that I'm done with utensils, I'll get the cups, and again I'll put them all on this side. So now the last thing that I would do is dry all of the dishes and put them away with a clean towel, or paper towel works too. And that would be the end. So as you can see, the kitchen is clean, much cleaner than it was at the beginning. So thank you guys for watching this YouTube video. I hope it helped you with your kitchen. Please like and subscribe at the bottom, and comment down below any tips you have, any suggestions, or anything you want to see in my next YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.